everything that we can to hear God's voice and know it's God's voice. And sometimes the wisdom from God can come from people around you. It could come from Pastor Cam, Lady J. It could come from members in this church. But you have to make sure that you're always remaining conscious and aware of the presence of God, as Pastor Tyson told us when he visited us, that we have to be conscious. The presence of God is always around us. It's always here. God is always present. Emmanuel, God with us. So Jesus is always here, but we have to make sure that we are conscious and aware of the presence of God. God is always watching us. All right, nothing catches him by surprise. One of the things that unlocked the door for me in my relationship with God was really understanding that point right there, that God sees everything. There is nothing that is hidden from God. He's always there, even in our sin, even in our mishaps, even in our dirty conversations, even in things that we shouldn't be watching, and the conversations we shouldn't be having with the people that we shouldn't be hanging around with. God is always there, and he's watching. And so when I realized that, because sometimes I'd be like, I'm going to try to hide this away from God. I said, that's so funny. You can't hide nothing. Well, we grew up like, I'm going to try to hide it. I'm going to keep it secret until No, you can't do that. When you realize God sees everything, you know what? That is not a reason for you to walk around in shame or guilt, but that's a reason to come to God with full transparency and openness and say, God, I messed up today. I sinned. I've strayed away. Help me correct this behavior, because I don't want to end up in hell. I don't want to end up living in hell, right? Not just at the end in the eternity and go through eternal torment and destruction. But I don't want to experience that right now in my life. I want to have heaven and blissfulness on earth, right? And so you want to make sure that you're always completely transparent. And when you realize, even God, he knew that I messed up. He knew that I sinned. He knew that I was having conversations of gossip and stabbing people in the back. He knew all of this, but he still loves me, right? He still cares for me. He's still showing me that he is God, that he is in control, and he still has a purpose for my life, for my dirty, old, ragged self. He still has a purpose for my life, all right?